Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the pre-market live show. It's Friday, January 24th, and let's see what's happening this morning. The heat map switched over. Microsoft is a little flat. Nvidia's down a hair. Google, Meta, Tesla, and Apple are up a hair, and Amazon is just kind of flat. So we'll go over them bad boys and check that out and see what the market's going to do today. But first, let's do our Jolie's jumpers and our laptop lowdowns. All information presented here is for educational and informational purposes only. It's not intended as financial advice. So always do your due diligence and let's start off with that ACON, a Clarion, because it is getting set up. We've been talking about this bad boy on this dip. And it is running up this morning. What's it doing? It went from 5 to 6. It's at 6 right now, and it's trying to get rocking and rolling. So keep your eye on that ACON, ALUR. Let's look at that one. Good old Allurian Technologies, and this is popping up here too. So there you go. Two good Jolie's jumpers right here. ALUR in the channel and getting rolling 688 to 888. It's at 874 and looking good right there. And AMBA Amberella. This thing's been running up too. And let's see what it did this morning because it's moving back up again 80.28 to 83.05 and it's at 82.80 and it wants to run up more. So keep an eye on that AMBA Amberella and BEM. Let's see what Beam Global's doing. That's getting set up down here. Let's see. Let me see Beam. It doesn't seem to come up on mine. It comes up on the FinViz. It's not coming up on mine for some crazy reason, but whatever. It is trying to get moving. It looks like it probably bottomed out there yesterday, it looks like. So we'll keep an eye on this BEM and I'll look and oh, there it is. It did come up. All right. Yeah, it's not looking bad. It's at today. That is yesterday. It ran from 282 to 344 and it closed at 291. And like I said, setting up to get moving. Keep an eye on this BEEM. It's looking good right there. BTAI. Let's look at that. It has AI in its name. It's curling up. It's up a little bit this morning. And let's see what it's doing here. It did run what? Is that today? Yeah, it ran 45 to 59, came back down to 38. It's at 41 right now. And honestly, not looking bad in that channel. Could get squeezed up. Keep an eye on that for next week as well. And that's BTAI, not looking bad there. And that DWTX, we talked about this dogwood therapeutics. It flew up yesterday. It's still in the top, so you could have caught a little bit of a pop up this morning, 1575 to 2601. It's at 16. So we were talking about it last night. I said, look for that little run up, and there you go. So you could have traded that one with some good profits right there. And DXST. Let's see that bad boy Descent Holding. This is at no one down here. And this one, I can't even tell what it's doing. It's really new. When did it open up? Just yesterday or something? What day was that? The 22nd. So that was on Wednesday. So it's only like 2 days old. And I'm not even sure where it's at. I think it's down here. Let me see. I can't even. Yeah, I guess it's down there. I'll have to look at it. It looks like it did pull back, but started to run up as it was going, as it opened up here. EVAX, EVAX. This one's running up this morning. This one's looking really good. With some pop up here. Yesterday it ran up 246 to 650. It closed at 502, and then this morning it went 510 to 666, and it was playing with the devil up there. So then it came down to 516. So that is EVAX, and it's not looking too bad there. You keep an eye on that. That NITO N2 off. We definitely have looked at this. It ran up recently, and it's curling back up. Let's look at and see what it's doing this morning. It ran up yesterday. I know that 78 to 153 this morning, 126 to 127, and it's at 116 right now. But it does look like it's trying to get set up. Might not run up today, but it will get set up for next week. NVNI, another one we were looking at, and it's getting curled up right here. NVNI. And what it do today, because we were looked at it last night. And yesterday it ran 145 to 220, closed at 194. And this morning it opened up at 2, got up to 226. It's at 182 right now. So these things, they do run up early in the morning and pull back lower. So we know that pattern. So that's why I say if you're going to be in penny stocks, you have to be on the Webull trading early in the morning. That RNAZ. Let's see what that's up to here. That one's ran yesterday. That one went up What did it do yesterday? 350 to 1243, and it closed at 510. That was a nice run. And then 506 to 685, and it's at 539 right now. So I'd keep an eye on that RNAZ, Transcode Therapeutics. It was in the right spot right there. So that's what happens. They do pop up. STBX, let's see, Starbucks Group. And this one's popping out of the bottom right here. It looks like it's way up this morning. STBX, let me see. What did it do yesterday? 63 to 123. It closed at 106. And today, 114, pulled back to 86. So did cruise up a tiny bit, but yeah, it ran up in the after hours right there. And how about that True Golf? Remember, we were talking about this. They have that new machine or whatever, and it did look good. So keep an eye on the True Golf there. They released something in the after hours. We were talking about it last night, and it went yesterday. It did run up in the after hours. It went from 50 to 69, closed at 59, and this morning 57 to 59. It's at 55 and looking good in that channel. And that's True Golf, TRUG. And there's your Joe Lee's jumpers, everybody. A nice list right there. Some we went over, some to keep an eye on still. So that's perfect right there. And we'll hit our laptop lowdowns real fast and see what they're up to. And let's see what CLRB is going to do. Collector Bioscience still setting up. And this is probably going to be a good list for like next week and the week after. These are beautiful setups. This one's curling up right there. 80TX, we've been talking about this thing. And let's see, I think it did base out, or it's basing out and bottomed out, I meant to say. And it's going to base out here. So definitely going to keep an eye on that one for sure. EVTV, good old EVTV, Envirotech vehicles. This one's taking a huge dip. It just keeps pulling back. And that's what we just watch for on these things. We just stay patient, watch for them to bottom and start their way back up. And then when we're confident that we know that they're going to move, you jump in them and catch that momentum up, and then you get out of it real quick. So you don't want to get in it too early because they could just keep pulling back on you. That icon energy, we looked at this. Was it last night, yesterday? I don't remember, but I know we looked at Icon, and this one's going to start moving, guys. It's way down there, and this morning it looks like it went 58 to 59. It's at 56, and it's a great setup. Keep your eye on that bad boy. ICON, IGMS is IGM Biosciences, and this is in the, oh, that's curling up really good. That'll be a good one for next week. You know that one's going to be cruising. Definitely keep an eye on that. That could be like a Monday one popping up. So we'll keep an eye on that thing. IGMS. Let me jot that down. IGMS right there. That looks good. And Leaf Fly. Let's see what they're up to. It's been dipped down pretty hard. Didn't they hold on, that stopped on the 16th. I know something happened. They got delisted or something. I forget. Yeah, they got delisted and they're on the OTC now because I know I covered it on my High on Wall Street. So let's see what they're up to because this tells me it's at 27 cents and its high was 31. Is that yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. And it's at 27 cents. Like I said, it is curling up and not looking bad, but it is an OTCer, so you have to know that right there. For Leafly, it just got delisted. And OKUR, this one on Cure Therapeutics, this one's going to be a great one to set up. It stayed in that basement twice right there, and it's going to get, it could be bottoming out right now. So that'll be a great one to keep an eye on. PEPG, PepGen, this one's going to be in a great spot, even for possibly Monday morning. I'm going to jot this one down too. PEPG. That one's looking really good, guys. So keep an eye on that. Yesterday, 152 to 207. It closed at 194. It looks like that's its bottom, and it looks like it's in that spot. It's trying to get moving for PEPG. And how about that PRGS? Progress Software. This is way down there, too. That's a nice dip. PRGS. Definitely keeping an eye on this thing. Yeah, that was a huge dip yesterday. Not showing anything today, but we'll keep an eye on that. PRGS progress software. We'll see when it wants to make some progress, and then we'll get going with it because that'll be a nice one. RFAC. Let's see, RF acquisition. Definitely a shell company. and it went from top to bottom like they do. So watch for this one to bounce because that's what they do. I'm telling you, it's so bizarre. They shell companies have the same look, and then they always go from the top to the bottom and then bounce back up. Don't ask me why, but that's what these things do, and that one's going to do it. RTC still in that bottom down there, curling up, and we'll look at it for tomorrow, next week. In Stardust, SDST, that one's going to start curling up. It should anyway. It just started to. Looks like it's starting to bottom out right here. So we'll keep an eye on that as well because that's going to get some Stardust power and get moving. It's a big old dip down there. And that's why we're just staying patient. We know we get the absolute bottoms on them and run them up. So that's how we rock and roll these things. So there you go. Thank you, Laptop Travel and Asian Joe Lee. And that was a good start right there. And let's look at Oracle real quick and see what they're up to. ORCL. Good old Oracle's trying to get rolling again and back up into the top. Let's see real quick. It is running this morning 187 to 188. It's at 187.30, and it looks like it wants to get into that top. So keep an eye on Oracle. It's definitely looking good to run up there. It's at the top, so just make sure you're getting it as it goes into the top, and it will run. That NNE, nano nuclear energy, we were all over this before too, and it's way up 43.69, and it's running up there. So here you go. It ran up yesterday, 35.26 to 46.52, and then this morning 43 to 43.85. It's sitting at 43.70 and looks good. So that's NNE, that nano nuclear energy right there, and anything energy and probably nuclear will look good right now. And that ALUR we did look at. Oh no, we didn't. We looked at something different. This thing's popping off, guys. Keep an eye on this. Allurian Technology. Wasn't that on the Jolie's jumpers list? Or am I crazy? I don't know. I'll have to look. I swear it was, but maybe I'm nutty. I'm just wondering if I looked at it already. That's all. ALUR. This one is up at 1070, up $7. And let's see. Yeah, this one's in that channel, cruising through and looking great for momentum. So keep your eye on that for sure, Luis Rodriguez. Good three right there. And what else do we want to see? Bitcoin is at 105. Everything looks good right there. All right, Spanko, you saw that too. Thank you very much. I'm glad it says good morning for some reason. Laptop Travels posts are not coming through. I'm glad that you saw that because we've been trying to figure out what's going on. There's got to be something up on his account, so he's trying to figure that out. And so thank you very much because we have been trying to figure out what is going on. I'm like, I don't see. I have to go on his page as well. I think he's going to have it figured out this weekend. So he already contacted them, and he should be good to go real soon. So I believe he'll be good. And thank you very much because, yeah, we've been trying to figure it out for a few days now because obviously Laptop Travel sends out a lot of great information. And also during the show, he just posts a ton of great charts and everything. And I'm like, I don't see anything. And it was very bizarre. And then I'd go on his page and he'd have everything posted. So definitely going to have that figured out and get back to normal hopefully next week with Laptop Travel. So anybody that has not been seeing his post, you'll start seeing him. I think by the weekend, he already contacted X and been in contact with him. So just a heads up there. I couldn't figure it out. We've been going back and forth for days, like, what is going on here? Looking at our settings, and we had no idea what was happening. So I think he might have got it figured out, hopefully, and that'll be good. BTCT, that one's looking great in the pre-market. Luis Rodriguez, you are not kidding. And I think this thing's going to run up pretty good, guys. So keep an eye on that bad boy for sure. And let's look at our big caps and stuff here and see what's going on. Green Thumbs, good day. Have a good day. TOPP, let's look at these bad boys. Top Point Holdings. This is a brand new one running around. It just opened up on what, yesterday? Yeah, 22nd, which was Wednesday. So it is brand spanking. I don't even know where it is. Did it pop up? Let me see. I can't even see it on the chart. I'm not sure where it went. It looks like it ran up yesterday like crazy. It went 392 to 497. It closed at 362. That's where it's at here. And yeah, so it just closed down a little bit, but I'll look at that today, that TOPP. That is a new one right there for sure. And let me see, FLGC. Let's see, is that? Oh, I gotta type it in. If I want it to come up, I have to type it in, right? Flora Growth Company or Corp, something like that. And that one is gonna hit the bottom right here. It does look like it's trying to get set up, as a matter of fact. So FLGC, and did it run up yesterday, 99, and then pull back a little to 90, but it made that base and it is curling up. I think that might be a little dip and rip trying to set up look right there on FLGC. Fubo, we haven't looked at that in a few days. It did run up and then pull back. And it might be one to start looking at again because it could be doing that old curl up. We'll look at it today and see. It tried to yesterday. It's not showing me it's ready yet. So I'll take a look at Fubo and let you know if it's trying to get curled back up there. And BLDP, let's see that, Ballard Power Systems. And that one's way down right there. Looks like it just bottomed out, as a matter of fact. So that could be a great one to keep an eye on. Yeah, it does look like it bottomed out there yesterday. Not moving yet today, so I'll keep an eye on that green thumbs and see if it does want to get cruising. And ZECAR, that Zoom car we've looked at before, is setting up really good. Watch for any little pullback in like the 170 area. It's at 187. So just watch for them dip and rips. You know how it likes to do that, but it's setting up. Has a few days. It'll be probably a great one for next week. So really good ones there. Thank you very much there, Green Thumbs. Let's check out and see what the market's doing here. And we'll look at our SPY and big caps. Not looking so bad now. Looks like Microsoft's just a hair down, Nvidia's down, and the rest of them are either flat like Google and Amazon or up like Apple, Meta, and Tesla. So let's take a look at them and see what's going on. The SPY's down 48 cents, and I don't know if it's really going to pull back. It's hitting that top area, but it's just a little healthy. It's nothing crazy right there, so it could easily be cruising back up today. Apple's up $1.43, and I think this is going to be a great opportunity like we've been talking about. It was way beat down right there, so check out Apple. Amazon up another 36 cents. It was looking good. It wants to get up there, so keep an eye on Amazon. It does look decent this morning, and it is near the top, but I have a feeling these things are going to run up into the top real soon. Google, that one is up there. Let's see, it is looking a little better today. It could get curled through today. Again, we looked at it Wednesday and just knew it wasn't curling through yesterday. And today, now it is. It will curl through today, so you have a better opportunity. But yesterday, you had that good dip down to 196 and it's at 199, and believe it or not, that $3 makes a difference because you could already be in the money right there if you had options. So if I like the way I do it, 196, you hit it at 197 and you're at 199, and now you're in the money running it up. So there you go for Google. And like I said, it didn't look good Wednesday night. It looks better today. So we'll keep an eye on that one. And Meta, and like I said, it might not pull back. It just wasn't ready to cross through at that moment. Meta's up another 230. And again, Zuck, he's got something crazy going on. This thing's nutty. And he's nutty. He's running around staring at Lauren Sanchez's boobs, and his stock's going crazy. So that dude's got a wildlife happening right now. I can't believe he got caught like that. It's the craziest pictures. You gotta just laugh when you see it. He's just like straight staring at her, try to catch a peek. Wild dude. Microsoft, here we go. MSFT. This one's cruising up. It's down 2 cents. It just kind of flat, but it wants to get moving back up. So you're good there. And NVIDIA, NVDA. It is pulled back like 77 cents. It's more flat than anything, guys. It looks like it's ready to get cruising up another some more right here. So 146 to 147, it looks like it went already, and it's at 146.50. It came down to 145, and it might have been a good little dip down today for you to get in because it looks like it's flat, but it wants to curl up right there, and that's NVIDIA. And Tesla was up 359. I'm telling you, Tesla's setting up, guys. It's going to blast off really soon. It's not ready. It still has a couple days left. Next week might be its week. and it gets rolling. AMC, let's look at it. It's up a penny and looking good in that channel. Let's look at you. I'm thinking about it. It's down a penny at 23.12 flat, but looking good right there. So I'll keep an eye on that U. Let me see what it's doing in the pre-market here. Yeah, it's looking really good. Like I said, just flat, nothing crazy. And yeah, AMC definitely setting up. GameStop is a big setup right here, so keep an eye on that. Looks like Roaring Kitty's getting woken up here. He's like He's like the thing that sees its shadow. What the heck that thing? I can't even think of. Groundhogs. I couldn't think of it. He's like Groundhog's Day. Dude just disappears for months, comes out, sees a shadow, and it's like, oh, let's do something. But yeah, these things are getting fired up, guys. And Chewy, CHWI, up 18 cents. I told you I'm in this thing. I don't know what the hell they got going on, but it's something. I can tell you that. And so yeah, CHWI has been looking good. I've been telling you guys. And AVGO is up 19 cents. And these semiconductor ones are going to be setting up. It's not crossed through yet, but it's just running and trying to. MU's a little flat, and I don't think it's going to be crossing down, so that should bounce back up, no problem. TSM's been running up over its highs and looks like it wants to go even higher, so that one looks real good right there. And good old SMCI. This one should be looking great. I'm telling you, it's a USA computer hardware. They basically do all the semiconductor stuff. They work a lot with NVIDIA and all. And yeah, it's looking good. It's setting up and going to get cruising. SMCI and AMD's obviously, I'm telling you, this thing is setting up, guys. So keep your eye on for any dips on AMD because that looks good. And Qualcomm, QCOM, that's been running up there. It's down 17 cents, but it's getting to that top. It should pop in there. And good old Intel's down 4 cents, and this is getting set up as well. So just keep your eyes on them bad boys, them semiconductor ones, because they're looking really good. Let's see what's happening on the scanner over here. Acon, BTAI, ATXI is up this morning right there, and ALUR, SES. We've looked at this thing. Keep your eye on this thing. It's going to be popping. SES AI Corporation. It ran up yesterday and it's trying to move. It's getting a big old setup right there. We've looked at it on the night show. That rhyme is up, and I'm telling you, it's going to get set up. Let me look at it real quick, and I'll look at them other little cappers. Yeah, it's just curling right there. Next week will look much better. Blue hat, let's see what that's doing. It's getting to be right in the right spot, guys. Next week, B hat. I may actually load up on that today. I don't know. I have to look at it maybe Monday. It could be popping. So I'm telling you, B hat is getting set up and it's getting to be right in the right spot where it wants to get cruising. So, and again, they just had three offerings. There's no way that it can't get cruising. I mean, it would have to be like illegal. So yeah, B hat, take a look at that bad boy. It is doing. It's going to get rocking and rolling, guys. HEPA is popping up there. We looked at that recently as well. And let's see, NVNI we knew, and RGTI is up 22 cents. Let me just, it's just flat right there. I'll go through them bad boys today and see how they look. And that QNRX got smashed down, so we'll have to look at that. Unusual volume. Let's see what's going on over here in the volume side. EVAX, this one's running up. EVAX, that's way up there. And ATXI, what else is here? That Starbucks Group Holdings, STBX. We'll look at that. What else is here? Nothing grabbing my attention. And that Stardust Power, like I said, that's going to get set up. And that Icon. We did look at Icon because it was on here, I remember. And it was on Laptop Travels list. So, um, here we go. LAES. I see you guys are talking. I'm not sure about what, but oh, that one's going to get set up, guys. So keep an eye on this. That was some good pullback right here on LAES. So let me just look at it this morning. Yeah, it's getting set up. So keep an eye on that Seals Q Corp. Seals Q Corp LAES. That's looking good right there. Kimberly and Laptop Travel likes it. And Meta and TikTok rumor, I could see that happening, honestly. I could see it with Zuckman meeting with with Trump and stuff, I could absolutely 100% see that happening, Kimberly. That's a good rumor right there, honestly. It really is. I could definitely see that going down. And so yeah, that's a good possibility. So keep your eye. I'm telling you, Meta's been how long has Meta been looking crazy? I've been telling you guys it looks nutty. And I could see that with that chart set up, I could see that happening. So we'll have to keep our eyes on that one for sure. That would be interesting. And but yeah, just a rumor as of now, Kimberly's saying so. We'll have to keep our ears open and see what happens with that. And yeah, that's the market. Let me look at crypto real quick and see what's going on because it is looking good, guys. I mean, it is popping up here and looking beautiful real quick. Bitcoin, like we were saying, 105, 105,397. Ethereum's at 3,396. And I'll tell you what, guys, I was so on the money with when I was told you Sol was going to be way better than Ethereum. Um, Solana network is insane. Everything's on it, and it's at 265. It's up like $16 this morning. Solana is going to do what Ethereum did last time. Ethereum was the big runner last time. That last bull market, Ethereum basically took the cake, and obviously some other ones did. But for the big guys, Ethereum set itself up, and it just did not. Like Solana is just going to blow it out of the water, and Ethereum's like the number two, and obviously Bitcoin's number one, and Solana's just moving right up the chart, guys. So I'm telling you, keep your eye on that. Ripple obviously at 320, that's going to look good. Doge at 36 looks like it's going to be looking a little better, and Cardano's at 99. So we'll look at these bad boys. Let's see the charts real quick and see what's going on. Let me take a look. Yeah, Bitcoin 105 looking beautiful right there. I mean, holy cow, they all look so good. It's insane. Um, and we've been going through them, and yeah, it's bouncing up. And the ones that the 20s were coming down for it, they're gonna be jumping up over them 20s. They're gonna curl up and just rip, or not the 20s, the 50s, and just rip them up there. So Bitcoin looking great. Ethereum is almost at 3,400 right there. And that's in that channel and it's moving towards that 20. Like I said, it was curling down, but it really wasn't pushing anything down. You could see it. So now they're going to run up to it and try to get over it. And once they get over it, then the 50 is going to curl back up with it and get them rocking and rolling. So you're going to see things rolling, guys. Ripple here at 319. Let me take a look and see how good it wants to rip. Oh yeah, that thing wants to get ripping, guys. So keep an eye on Ripple, Solana 264 right there. And I'm telling you, it's going to 300 now. And yeah, it's going to get cruising up there. It's curling back up in the 70. And Solana's looking really good. And I told you guys, I've been telling you this for months. It's my biggest position, and I have a lot. And yeah, it's just gonna be wild. That thing could just run crazy in this run. I'm telling you, it could be crazy. Cardano, 99 cents. And let's see right here. And yeah, exactly what I was saying. Cardano's about to do it. How that 50 was curling down and it was trying to push them down. It really wasn't. They had built such a hard base, it wasn't going anywhere. Now Cardano's about to jump up over the 50 again. And once it does that, it'll curl the 50 back up with it now. And then they're going to be in a bullish run and it's going to get rocking and rolling, guys. So I've been saying we called this exactly for months and months and months. So everybody should be well prepared. I know I am. Doge is 36, and it is probably looking a little better right now. Oh yeah, it's sitting there hitting that 50. Like I said, it was just hovered. The 50 was hovered over it, pushing it down. But they weren't even going down. They were built such a nice base, and yeah, Doge could get cruising right now, guys. So it looks much better. Chainlink's at 26. What or Chainlink's at $26, and Sheeb could be looking a little better. And again, it's just not. I don't know if Sheeb's going to do anything that crazy. I don't think people care that much about Sheeb anymore. So SHIB, that one seems to be pulling back there. And let's look at our bonk real quick and see what that's doing. Hold on, I gotta find that BONK. And here it is. And Bonk is up 3%. And yeah, that it's getting back up towards that 50. It's kind of pushing it down, but it's in that channel. Even if that 50 comes down to the 200 and holds it there, and it holds this price right around here for Bonk, it'll go bonkers when it gets back up over that 50. So I think Bonk's in good shape still. And so there you go. And WIF, that one's been taking a beating. Let's see what it's doing here. Oh, I didn't even bring it up. I don't. They changed this app, and I don't really like it that much. I mean, I do, but I don't like how they made that change. Yeah, WIF. Where is it at down here? It's making a base actually at 145, making a base. So it's looking a little better. It's way down there though, so you can keep an eye on that one. Like I said, Laptop Travel's wife got out of that. She did like it before. She jumped in Ripple. It was a great decision. Ripple's ripping, and that's going down. So that's how you play them. And that WIF looked great for a couple weeks while she was running that thing up. So that's exactly what you do. You pivot around, and I know she likes her crypto, so definitely a good eye right there. And there you go with our crypto look. And again, the market doesn't look too bad. I mean, it's a little flat or reddish in the healthcare. Nvidia is down just a hair, nothing crazy. And like I said, it could easily get bouncing back up. It's down 52 cents. It looks like the market wants to curl back up. Yeah, the SPY's only down 25 cents now, and it looks like it wants to get ripping, guys. So just I have a feeling it should be a pretty good Friday. As at least what it looks like right here. Anything can happen. Obviously, it's 7:30 between now and 9:30 and 10, but it does look pretty good. Let me see the spy on the my chart real quick, just to look at it. Yeah, I mean it's just flat, easily gonna easily can just keep popping up there. So not a bad look there. And yeah, we're looking pretty good, I'd have to say. And so yeah, our crypto's looking great. That looks amazing. The market's looking pretty damn good. Apple's looking much better, so that's good. And and we did all of our big caps and our laptop lowdown, our Jolie's jumpers, everything else. It just the news story says stocks rise as Trump softens China's tariff stance. And remember what I told you at the beginning? I said, of course you play hardball and you talk all this hard game. It's way easier to come in and negotiate when you do that. Oh yeah. I said, 100%. Let's drop it down to 70. 70 is a hell of a lot better than 100. It's way easier to negotiate than going, maybe we'll do 20 and then go, you know what? We need to do 50. No, you said you were doing 20 and that's it. We'll do 25. And there you go. You gotta know how to negotiate things, and he does. He's figured it out. He did it before, and he knew exactly what he was doing. Talking going into the before he was even in, he was just saying. People probably thought it was bizarre. Tariffs 100%. Remember, the market was reacting. I just said, it's just an overreaction. I'm telling you, he knew what he was doing. The guy's been in there 4 years, and he's going to do it right this time. You can tell he's going to do it right. The twin economic gaps that Trump needs to manage. Foreigners are chasing U.S. stocks historically. That's a bad sign, it says. And mid-bid dollar swoons as BOJ hikes. Eurozone grows, and the yen, whatever the yen. Well, how do you even say that? Is relieved. Oh yeah, let's look at that yin and the yang this morning. See what they're up to real quick. Yin and the yang. The yin is up $1.16 right there. So that does look bullish. And then the Yang is down 280. And I'm telling you, it's going to dip down, but it looks like it should be super bullish, but maybe they're just going to X and keep it way down there. So I would be careful with that yin and the yang. Them looks are just a little odd. And so who the heck knows what they're going to do? We knew in that one when we started looking at these ETFs and we started looking at this, it was pretty easy to figure out there. But right now, they're just like kind of tough. I'm not going to lie. So there you go with them. And we have so many other ones that are way easier that are you just rock and roll through. Let me see what's happening over here on Stock Twits real quick. Let's see. ALUR, DWTX. I think we did that one, right? That dogwood, yeah. NVO, what's that? NVO is Novo Nordisk. And this one's popped up here. It's up $11, and it looks like it wants to cruise a little more. XCN is a coin, another couple coins. That Rocket Lab, like I said, that thing just keeps rocking it up there. And Spell is a coin. Toshi's a coin. VZ, let's see what that is. Verizon, that's what that is. And it did. Oh, they have earnings. Stay away from this thing because I don't know what it's going to do. It doesn't look good for the earnings. I can say that. But who the hell knows? And ASTS. Here we go. And that one did bottom out the other day on the 23rd, which was yesterday. And it's looking better. It's jumped up there today. So keep an eye on that ASTS because it's not looking bad. I can say that. Let me see here. Oh, yeah, that's that AST Space Mobile. I took that big dip. Look at this thing. This thing wants to blast off and move. So ASTS, I'm jotting that one down right there because that is looking good. And there you go. I would say that's a pretty good pre-market right there for a Friday, and I think we covered everything. And like I said, crypto's looking crazy. So if you're not involved, and obviously the ETF 500 just keeps on moving up. And here, I'll look at that chart real quick. I know it should be up right here on my deck screener. I should try to keep it. Oh, it's got to. Oh, okay. It didn't take too long. Sometimes it takes a while to do it, but to come on there. Let me just take a look. Oh, let me see. That's what the heck happened. I have to look and make sure that's the right one. Hold on a second. I don't know what's going on here. I'll come back to it. The chart's like kind of goofy, so I have to not the chart's bad, the setup of the chart, like the actual app thing, I have to go back in and refresh it all and find the coin thing and pop it back in. So it'll take a minute or two. So I'll take a look at it and keep you guys updated with that and see. But it's been looking great. I looked at it, wasn't really down this morning. I know that. So yeah, if you're interested in that thing, like I said, the Phantom wallet's the way to go. And if you have any questions, just give me a shout. And I have to finish the video. I was putting it together, but I just wanted to make sure it's all right and everything was right, and I was getting tired. So I'll put a video together how you can transfer your your Solana to your Phantom wallet. So I'll have that done later, and so you guys can see that. And I'm telling you, there's going to be so many of these crazy coins popping up. I've been looking at them, and I might just start playing some of these things. There's ones running 47,000% in 24 hours. It's insane, guys. I mean, you don't see that stuff happen every day or even anytime, never. So again, 8,000% in 10 days on FFIE was absolutely bananas. 47,000% in like 48 hours is crazy. So Dark Horse added more ETF 500. He said it looks good. It's been looking good. I have a bunch of friends that have been buying it up, and I'm telling you guys, this thing looks crazy. And if people just keep buying it with this crypto run and Zach's following, and he's not pulling the rug, that thing, he's not kidding. He'll get it to $1 billion market cap, and everybody's going to be freaking popping bottles of champagne because it'll be a party on this show. So let's do it. I mean, there's no reason why you can't. You see what these coins can do. They can go wild. There's no rhyme or reason for them. It's a matter of just the following of it, and he has it. So here we go, and I believe in it. And the chart looks insane. I'm telling you. I know I didn't see it this morning, but as of last night, it looked great. So there you go for our pre-market and a Friday. So everyone have a great day. Lock in those profits and trade smart. Let me know if you guys want to see anything throughout the day. I'll keep you posted if I see anything. And so yeah, just have a great Friday, and we'll enjoy the weekend, and we'll be crushing this market every which way. And again, we'll be trading crypto even on the weekends. I have a feeling on Friday nights or something we could see like crazy coins popping up. So I'm just going to be keeping my eyes open for that tonight just in case, and I'll let you guys know. Obviously, I'll be sending them out there because it's just a crazy market right there. So have a great day, everybody. Goodbye, good luck. I'll see you later, and have a great day.